So in trying to figure out how to get my gym in, I got up a little early and I'm going to be doing some back and probably chest before I go out with the animals this morning. So that's the first thing I'll be doing. Bear with me, I'm a little tired. I had 1 cup of coffee and yeah, I'm just going to see what I can get in before I have to go out there. So I got a little workout in. Well, I did some back and chest, and then on any breaks I have throughout the day, I'll try to get some more in. And before I go take care of the animals, I'm trying to get some of these tomatoes processed that are a little too ripe for the counter, you know. Just throw them in the freezer, and then in a day or so, bag them up. So we went to spaghetti night last night and it was so fun. We had almost 30 people show up, and you know, most people ordered the spaghetti. Some people didn't, and I do think next week I will order the salmon. I think if I do spaghetti, it's gonna be every 2 weeks for me. Just because if you're doing like a high protein diet, the goal is for me to get into ketosis, and it takes 4 to 5 days to get into ketosis, and then, you know, you have spaghetti and then you have to do 4 or 5 days trying to get back into ketosis again. So, which working out helps speed that up. So I think, you know, salmon and asparagus or something for me every other week, and then maybe one cheat meal every 2 weeks isn't as bad. Some of these are pretty gnarly, but you can cut that out. I'm not gonna throw them out. So yeah, there were a few people yesterday that you know, had ribs, burgers. Somebody had Alfredo. Goldie, get out of here. So yeah, not everybody's having the spaghetti, but everybody's getting together to have fun, and that's what's cool. They played the good, the bad, and the ugly for us on, like, it's not a big screen TV. It's almost like it's a projector. It was on a projector screen. So it was a little loud at first, but we course corrected that. So, the barn has really good food. Really, no matter what it is, I haven't had anything bad there. And again, 30 people, pretty much all car people, all different ages. I want to say the oldest person there was 85 maybe. And he drives Mopar cars. He still gets out there and he kills it on the drag strip, like crazy. So him and his wife, I'm not sure that she still races, but she drag raced with him as well. So shout out Jerry and Christy Keller. Pretty badass people. Then we had our good friends Gabe and Cruz, father, son. You know, we really love hanging out with them. They showed up for spaghetti night. They are really into the cars like we are. They like finding them, flipping them, fixing them up, building them. We both have little different genres. I think they are more Chevy guys, or we're more Ford. And then we had our friends Tony and Karen. And today is Tony's birthday, but we were able to turn the event into a party for Tony because, you know, why not? So they were there. And then our friend Rodney, he takes all the pictures for cruise night, and pretty much at every car event he is there, and he is taking pictures, and then he posts them so you can have a really cool picture of your car, where typically, you know, you wouldn't get that. But up here we have Rodney, and he does that out of the kindness of his heart for everybody. And let's see, who else was there? Scott Hofert and his friend Terry, which they are just great people. Seth has known Scott forever and ever and ever. And Terry is just super kind, super sweet. They're both just fun, loving couple. And then Scott's buddy Huggy and his wife and his mom, which it's funny because the little 5-window coupe that I got that has the Jaguar rear end, it's, you know, a little hopped up. We got it and we posted a picture of it, which I'll show you. I'll do a tour of our cars with you guys. We posted a picture of it, and he's like, I think that used to be my stepdad's car. And sure enough, it was his stepdad's car. Somebody bought it. The guy we got it from, he got it at an estate sale, and it was Huggy's stepdad's estate sale. So, you know, small world. We just posted on the internet, and boom, there it is. So we got to meet her last night. And then a new friend of ours, Chancellor, we met him at the Vista Tractor Museum, and he bought a little Speedster that is really badass. He's been making some pretty cool changes to it. You know, been talking to Seth a lot about his project, and of course, Mr. and Mrs. Fields, they are like, you know, I would say second parents to Seth, and we love them dearly. They are the sweetest people on the planet. They came up from Dehesa. You know, it's everywhere. Everybody who came here that doesn't live here drove at least 45 minutes. 45 minutes to an hour. So they made the trek, and that was really great to see them. Trying to think who else. Oh, Stan and his girlfriend Jess and her daughter, and they're really good friends. Again, known Seth forever. Stan has. They're funny as hell, and just, you know, good people, good, kind people. Who else was at that table? I think that was it. Huggy's family, Stan's family, Chancellor, Gabe, Cruz, at our table. Oh, James Tobiason, Mr. Ramona. His family, like, was a founding family of Ramona. And he showed up, him and his buddy Eddie. Eddie's been in Ramona his whole life too. Again, just really great. I don't think we had anybody there that wasn't really great people. But, you know, just, you know, it was such a good night. Like, everybody showed up and ate, and, you know, we got to walk around to different tables, talk to people, and, you know, different people than last week. I think that's it for the tomatoes. You know, everything else needs to ripen up a bit more. But I'll check in with you a little bit later and see what we're doing today. Thought we would walk through the garden and do a little update today. See how everything's going. There is some strange progress on this asparagus. Looks like a little tree now. It just kind of happened out of nowhere. So we have this version of the asparagus, and I have this version of the asparagus, which is strange. I still have not researched it. I'm not in a hurry because I know these take a couple years. gonna pick the tops off my basils, the flowers, and then trim them down a little. Goats are crying because they want more tree. Let's see. It's gonna be a nice bunch of tomatoes if I don't lose it to anything. Just a couple more nice ones in here. I just put my basil down for a little bit. I will come back for it. I try not to waste any of it. And I pick them off kind of where there's another little section of leaves. I figure that's where they grow better. I want to keep them growing. This is Thai basil. Oh, who is this? Bluey? No, Bitsy. This is just screaming. Do you need some tree? Do you need some tree? Come on. I don't know why they scream for it. It's not like it works. Oh, here it comes. Oh my gosh. I won't get any peace unless I do this. See. Ow! Look, I threw it on the ground. This should buy me a few minutes. Look at Bowie. Hi, Bobo. Hi, Bobo. Okay, back to the garden. There's the geese. Kick the chickens out of their trays. All right. Well, the squash is doing great still. I like it at this stage because there's no disease really and everything looks great. Get a little bit bigger and bam, something happens. You never know. Oh, hello. Hello, strawberries. Those were amazing. Nothing like fresh strawberries. I wish I could get more than two every couple weeks. I have these little traps out for some sort of moth that I think might be taking the little flowers or burrowing. I don't know. Just trying anything because it's weird that these are so dead, but everything's watered. Nothing's really overwatered, so can't really tell what's going on with those. And our cucamelons, they're doing good. See? I don't know why I don't start doing on this too. Oh, we have some tomatoes that are ready to pick. And this morning I did not. This is why I do a morning walk and an evening walk, because a lot can change overnight, or not overnight, in the middle of the day. All three of those ready to go. Like I said, I don't let them ripen on the vine. I bring them inside and let them ripen. Otherwise, I find they split or something can get to them. Beans are doing good. That chick is crying for its mama. she's weaning this little baby hen, and all I hear all day is this baby hen crying, this little chick crying. This bush is huge, just full, full, full. It's just taking over, and I'm just kind of letting it. I'm here for it. And our berries doing great. This is my sacrificial plant, the aphids, and I sprayed it with an organic caterpillar killer thing, but it does not seem to be working. But I figure if I pull these up, then whatever's on these will go to something. And these are the only things that I have that keep getting eaten by whatever this is. See, look. There it is. When these get bigger, these little worms, I give them to the chickens. But this is covered in them now. And I sprayed. Oh, yeah. Yep, they're eating those up. So these are new beans, new basil, dill. Watermelons are going nuts. Now if I can just get them to flower and then, produce. They were flowering and stuff was dying off. So, I don't know, maybe I need to fertilize more. But there is some new growth, like new fruit in there. So, and these little bags are doing well. Oh, it's windy today. This bed over here, I just kind of given up on this part of it. Something happened with this bed early in the season, and the tomatoes are splitting, dying. Could it be that there's no shade over here? Probably. That probably has something to do with it, but I also kind of wanted to see that too, because this one gets a lot of shade from this tree during the day. And then I have this shade here. But I also wanted to see like what happens if I don't have shade over here. So now I know, it just fries everything to toast as far as tomatoes go. So I'll probably be pulling that up this week. Some of the tomatoes in here do taste really good though. One of the things I did learn for next year is to make a map of what I grew where. Because I just kind of bought a bunch of tomatoes and planted them. I put the little sticks in thinking, oh, I can figure it out, but the sticks fade. Sticks that have the information on it, they fade. So I have no idea what is where. We're getting a good amount of tomatoes every day, which is great. I tried to process most of the tomatoes earlier that were ripe, so Seth wouldn't eat them, and I came out and he's eating unripe tomatoes. No, you're not supposed to be able to eat those. He said they were good anyway. So now I have to process them earlier. Hello. 2 military helicopters. Oh. One. I'm probably going to need both hands here to take these inside. Stop it. Let's see. Bang, 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 bang. Woo! So far. Oh, there's more in my pocket. There's that bad boy. This little guy. Look. So little. And this little guy. Gotta go pick some of these carrots for the goats. Ugh. Something ate the tops off of these. I think it might have been when Bluey got in here. I think he might have gone after those. Nice gigantic carrots. Most people really want to grow as big of a carrot as they possibly can, or fruit in general, or veggies. Me, I specialize in tiny carrots. You know, if you're on a diet. That's me, tiny carrot lady. Where's this baby? Come on. Get over here. Oh, hi, hi, hi. I swear these chickens all love me. They just want mealworms. I don't give them mealworms when the goats are out because for some reason they like to eat them. Little baby, there you are. You found your mama. You found your mama. Good mama. There's my broody hen that's still on this damn egg. I think I'm gonna have to take it from her in a day or two. Oh, she got more eggs. Great. This is why you mark them with an X, because it's hard to tell the difference between the egg that she's been sitting on. This is a fake egg. The egg that she's been sitting on, which I know is this one, and this new egg, which the only reason I know it's a new egg is because it's speckled. Otherwise, I'd be confused and we'd have like a 3-week-old egg in there and a brand new egg, and we'd have to start this all over again because I'm not trying to just kill off a potential chick. There's the mama that the baby's too small to come out still. But she's got fresh water and food. So she'll be coming out as soon as this one likes to come back to this little cage with the baby chick. So as soon as they're spending more time out there, I'm gonna let this one have this little enclosure because I put the fence up for them and they're locked in there, and I feel like it's a relief to the mom that they're locked in there. So it's really their second day out. It's kind of a day and a half. They escaped, so I just thought, oh well, let's go for it. But yeah, that's an update. Everything going on right now. Let's see what else we got for today.